Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is 16 to the power of x plus 44 to the power of x. This is equal to 121 raised to the power of x. So what is the value of x given that x is not equal to 0? So let's prevent the solution from here. We have 16 raised to the power of x plus 44 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 121 raised to the power of x. So the first step is to divide everything here by 16 raised to the power of x, here by 16 raised to the power of x, and also here by 16 raised to the power of x. Now 16 raised to the power of x here simplifies, so that now we have 1 plus 44 raised to the power of x divided by 16 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 121 raised to the power of x over 16 raised to the power of x. 44 raised to the power x over 16 to the power x, and 121 raised to the power x over 16 to the power x. This is in the form of a to the power of n over b to the power of n, which we can express as a over b raised to the power of n. Let's apply this exponent property, so that now here we have 1 plus, this is 44 over 16 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 121 over 16 raised to the power of x. The next step from here, we have 1 plus, we can express 44 as 4 times 11 over 16 can be expressed as 4 times 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 121. 121 is the same thing as 11 squared, and 16 is the same thing as 4 squared. So we have 11 squared over 4 squared, everything here raised to the power of x. So again, since we have 11 raised to power 2, since the power here, 2 is common here, we can still apply this exponent property, so that now here we have 1 plus, in the second part here, 4 and 4 simplifies, so that we have 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 11 over 4 raised to the power of 2, then raised to power x. The next step from here, we can express 11 over 4 raised to power 2 to power x. Remember, this is in the form of a to the power of n raised to power m, which can be expressed as a to the power of n times m. So this implies that here we have 1 plus 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 11 over 4 raised to the power of 2x. Okay, so the next step from here is we let 11 over 4 raised to the power of x be equal to u. Now we let 11 over 4 raised to the power x be equal to u. So let's substitute u here, so that we have 1 plus u. This is equal to u squared. Now let's take 1 plus u on the right hand side, so that now we have u squared minus u minus 1. This is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation of the form a u squared plus bu then plus c. This is equal to 0. From this quadratic equation, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, and that c is also equal to minus 1. Let's solve for u1, u2 by applying the quadratic formula here, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything here divided by 2 times a. So let's substitute the values of a, b, and c from here, so that now here we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 1 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is minus 1. Everything here divided by 2 times 1. So this implies that here, minus times minus 1, this is 1, plus or minus the square root of minus 1 squared, this is 1, then minus 4 times minus 1, this is plus 4 over 2. So here we have 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4, this is square root of 5 over 2. So we have u1 comma u2, this is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 divided by 2. So in this case we have u1 equal to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, and we have that u2 is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. Now, if you recall, we are saying that let 11 over 4 raised to the power of x be equal to u. So let's substitute this. Now substituting u with 11 over 4 raised to the power of x, here we have 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. And on the second part here, we have 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2. So this implies that from the first part here, 11 over 4 raised to the power of x, this is supposed to give us a positive value, which essentially on the right hand side we have a positive value, so we can proceed to solve for the value of x from here. But on the second part here, 11 over 4 raised to the power of x, this is supposed to give us a positive value here, but on the right hand side we have a negative value, so we cannot proceed to solve for x here because this will be undefined solution. This will be undefined solution. So the second part here is rejected. This second part is rejected. So here we have 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. So to solve for x here, let's introduce logarithm so that we have log 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is equal to log 1 plus square root of 5, then divided by 2. Now, we have that log 11 over 4 raised to the power of x. This is in the form of log a to the power of n, which can be expressed as n log a. So applying this power rule property of logarithm, then log 11 over 4 to the power of x becomes x log 11 over 4. This is equal to log, this is 1 plus square root of 5 over 2. Now you find that log 11 over 4, this is in the form of log a over b, which we can express as log a minus log b. Applying this logarithm property, then here we have x into the parentheses, we have log 11 minus log 4. This is equal to log. Now we are applying still this property on this part here, so we have log 1 plus square root of 5, then subtract log 2 from here. So the next step is to divide both signs by log 11 minus log 4, and also here let's divide with log 11 subtract log 4. So let's divide here, let's simplify here so that now x is equal to, we have here log 1 plus square root of 5 subtract log 2 divided by log 11 subtract log 4. Now we have x is equal to log 1 plus square root of 5. This is the same thing as, this is log, we have, this is 3.23607, subtract log 2, divided by, here we have log 11 minus log 4. So x is equal to, we have that log 3.23607, this is the same thing as 0.5100, subtract log 2, log 2 here is 0.3010, divided by log 11, log 11 is 1.04139, subtract log 4, this is the same thing as 0.60206, and this implies that x is equal to 0.5100 minus 0.3010, this is 0.209, divided by 1.04139 minus 0.60206, this is the same thing as 0.43933, and this is equal to 0.4757. So the value of x here, we have seen is 0.4757. So this is the value of x from here. This is the value of x. So the next step is to verify. So let's verify that this value of x satisfies the equation. So if you recall, we have that 16 to the power of x plus 44 raised to the power of x. This is supposed to give us a value of 121 raised to the power of x. Let's substitute the value of x so that we have 16 raised to the power of 0.4757, then plus 44 raised to the power of 0.4757. This is equal to 121 raised to the power of 0.4757. And you find that 16 raised to the power 0.4757, this is the same thing as 3.7394, then plus 44 raised to the power 0.4757, this is the same thing as 6.0505, and this is equal to 121 raised to the power 0.4757, this is equal to 9.78996. So we have 3.7394 plus 6.0505. This is equal to 9.7899, and this is equal to 9.78996. So this implies that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and therefore the value of x here satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.